In the name of Almighty Allah, the most merciful, most compassionate. Today I want to present information about operating system and its types. First of all, I want to say that operating system is a system software which contains or consists the instructions in the program that do the basic things of the computer or do our basic tasks. The first operating system was used in 1956 by GM, which is General Motors, and it's IBM 704. This was the first operating system, and these are the most popular operating system. Windows is the first most popular operating system, which is its usage is very easy, like it's ease of use, that we can use it very easily, and it's used its graphic is and its GUI or graphical user interface is also good, and it's used mostly because it's very easy to use. The second one operating system is Mac operating system, which has a smoother GUI, graphical user interface, and it has good security. Because of that, some of the people use this Mac OS. The other one is Linux operating system. This operating system has the greater security and its powerful network capability. And a lot of coders, the people who code applications and other things, they use this Linux operating system. The other one is we all know that operating system, which is iOS, which stands for iPhone operating system. This system is the most secure system in the world, and it's used mostly also. And it has the outstanding GUI, which is very smooth, and it's super smooth. The timeline of operating systems. The first operating system was LEO, which stands for Lion Electronic Offices. Used in commercial development of EDSAC, development by IBM. It was the first operating system which was used in commercial purposes. The other one is in 1960, which was IBSYS. The IBM used it for, as we know, the IBM is a company. The IBM stands for International Business Machines. The first generation of the computers and the second generation of the computers was developed by this IBM. The other one is in 1970. 1970, the first DOS, which is Disk Operating System 11, was developed. And it was developed by DEC, which was a company at that time. And it was used in PDP 11, which was a special mini computer. Then in 1980s, the DOS 86 was very popular, and it was developed by SCF for its Intel 8086. This was the early Intel chips that the companies wanted to develop it. The other one is in 1990, which is in 1990 the first Windows 3 developed. This operating system was used GUI. Because of that, a lot of people use this operating system. And this operating system was very good and was used in a lot of computers. And its usage was very a lot. Then in 2000, Windows 2000, which is called also XP, Windows XP, that was developed. And it was developed by Microsoft, and it was used in the most of the computers. And all of the people used that. And it was widely known and also used. Then in 2010, the Symbian operating system, which was the first mobile phones, which were like Nokia mobile phones and other mobile phones. This was the first operating system which was used in the phones, and that was widely used in 2010 to 2020. Then in 2020, the Windows is the first and widely used operating system. And right now, people are also using it, using Windows because it's very easy to use. There are a lot of Windows versions like Windows 8.7, 8.1, Windows 7, and Windows 10, and also nowadays the Microsoft developed Windows 11. And it was most popular operating system in 2020s. Until now, and nowadays, a lot of people are also using this operating system because it's very easy to use. The other thing that I want to talk about is utility programs. The utility programs are the programs that allows the user, that allows the computer to perform efficiently. When we are using these utility programs, we just feel that our computer is very efficient for us. And they are not like applications. They are not like applications, and they are not like applications. And They are described below, the types of these utility programs. The utility programs are, I want to talk about these ones, like which is the file manager, the image viewer, and the disk scanner, and the other types. First of all, I want to talk about the file manager. The file manager allows user to access stored files. When we save some files in our computer, we use this file manager to access them again. The other advantage of this is users can create, edit, delete, and do other things with their files. And they can save it permanently, and there are some applications they can save it in advance, like Google Drive or OneDrive or other things. The other utility program is Image Viewer. The Windows Image Viewer is it is a utility program. Users can zoom in and edit their photos, and they can rotate and display everything, and they can do everything with their image that they have in their laptop. This is another type of utility program. The another type of utility program is disk scanner. It is a utility program which searches your hard disk, all of your computer, to find the unnecessary files, the files that you didn't use for a lot of time. And for example, the Microsoft Disk Cleaner. The Microsoft Disk Cleaner is a type of disk scanner, and it scans your computer for unnecessary files. The other thing that I want to talk is the disk defragmenter. The disk defragmenter finds the locations of the data that you save. When you save a file, then it will divide in 8 locations, and this disk defragmenter will find it, and it will sort it, and it will bring them all together. And thank you for your attention. If you have any question, you can ask me.
Thank you for your description.
I want to talk about the rest of it, which is the virus scanner. As we know, virus is a program which are used to destroy our files, our programs, and anything else that is installed in our computer. So the virus scanners can scan for any virus and ask our permission to delete it or not. The backup software. Many times we lose our data, or our data gets corrupt, or anything can happen to our data. So a backup software can use to store it for permanently and temporarily. So the types of backups is we can store it in iClouds and iPhones. We can store it in OneDrive for Microsoft. We can store it in Google Drive and Google Phones and Google itself. So normally backup helps us to get our data back. Next, the software development tools. The programs used to improve systems or application softwares are called the software development tools. There are 3 types of software development tools. First, I will talk about the compiler. The compiler is a program which is used to convert instructions in high-level language to a binary code. Instructions in programming is called source code. The converted instructions in binary is called object code. Set of instructions in binary is called object files. The first one was the compiler. Next, I'm going to talk about the linker. A compiler may produce 2 or more files that need to be run in a computer. So linkers combine 2 or more related objects in files. So it can relate it, and after that they can link it and exhibit the files. As we can see in the photo, that the first source code comes to the compiler, and compiler converts to object code, and additional files with object code with the help of linker, they link it together and exhibit the files. Next, the debugger. Sometimes the objects might contain some errors, the errors called bugs. So the process of removing errors from a program is called debugging. For today, that's it for today. If you have any question, you can ask.
Thank you.